Hey guys, John V here from Phone Reno. Right now you're watching our video review of the Jabra Speak 510. Now at first glance, you might be wondering what the heck this guy is, but it's in fact a Bluetooth speakerphone. So if you love talking, if you want to do a conference call, this might be something you want to take a look at. Of course, the biggest thing about the Jabra Speak 510 is probably its design. It's very interesting compared to other things. It has a very UFO-like design to it, which again complements its overall looks and appearance. It's constructed out of plastic all around, a very sturdy type of plastic, so it's very strong even in the event you drop it. The base it's lined with a rubbery material to give it a good amount of stability if you're going to place it on a flat surface. It maintains a very nice clean finish with its choice of materials, but the outer edge of the speakerphone though has a little bit more glossiness to it, so it does exhibit a little bit more of the smudges and fingerprints. Taking up a huge area of the surface, you have the giant speaker of the Jabra Speak 510. The grill comprises most of the surface, so it really stands out with that. Around the outer edge of the speakerphone here, you have all the different capacitive buttons here. Very sensitive, of course. You have things like the volume controls. You could adjust the volume up, volume down. Dedicated power button, you just hold it down, turn it on and off. You could pick up end phone calls. You could even check out the battery life. It shows you how much juice left. You could put it into mute mode and even set up Bluetooth initially. And as you've seen already, there are LED lights in the inner portion of the ring here. So depending on what function you use, for example, volume up, volume down, illuminate the LED lights accordingly. Of course, also at the same time, you have even the battery life. It shows you, it indicates how much juice is left. So it's pretty useful in that it gives a very nice colorful appeal to the speakerphone. If you prefer having a more private experience with your phone calls, the Jabra Speak 510 features a 3.5mm headset jack, so you connect your headset to it so you don't have everyone listening to your conversations. So right now I'm just going to demo the audio output of the speakerphone. Now it's not really meant to play music, but you have that option still nevertheless. It's meant for voice phone calls primarily. So I'm gonna play a song on the Galaxy S3 at the loudest volume setting, then connect it so you can hear the difference in quality. So this is the Galaxy S3 at the loudest volume setting, and I'm going to power it on here.
Connected to mobile device.
So you can probably tell there isn't a significant amount of volume output out of the speakerphone, but it does tend to produce a little bit more natural tone instead of the squeakiness that we kind of hear on the Galaxy S3. However, when it comes to call quality, we gotta say that the Jabra Speak 510 is phenomenal in this category. It just excels very greatly thanks to its giant size speakers. So on our end line, voice quality is extremely audible. It reverberates throughout a small room, so if you're gonna use it for conference calls, no problems whatsoever. There's minimal distortion or background noise to it, and voices sound extremely natural to the tone. Now, on the other end of the line, though, our callers had just one complaint. Now, if you're going to be using the speakerphone within approximately 3 to 4 feet away from it, no problems whatsoever. Our callers say that they didn't have any issues on their end line trying to, distinguish our voice. But if you move away, let's say more than 8 feet away from the speakerphone, that's when our callers tend to notice a little bit of a hollowness to our voice. And at times they mention that our voices sound as if we were in a giant hall. But beyond that, if you're going to be using it within roughly around the 3, 4, 5 feet range, no problems whatsoever. Additionally, we have to say that we're impressed with the Bluetooth connectivity strength of the Jabra Speak 510. Jabra mentions that it will get approximately 100 meters of connectivity, and in our usage, we managed to connect it to a Samsung Galaxy S3, which was left in another room 50 feet away from it, and it's able to maintain its integrity. No compromise in that aspect. On top of that, battery life is also mentioned to be a strength with this guy. It's claimed by Jabra to offer 15 hours of usage on a single charge. Out of everything we've seen so far with the Jabra Speak 510, the hardest thing to really accept is its price point. At $150, it tends to be a little bit on the expensive side, considering that it's just a stationary speakerphone for an office or for conference calls. Even though it does exceptionally well when it comes to call quality, and we definitely appreciate also its interesting design. But again, price point $150, you're going to really have to think long and hard whether or not that's a good investment for you. So if you'd like to learn more about the Jabra Speak 510, guys, you could check out our website, phonearena.com. This is John V. Thanks for watching.